Welcome back. We are cutting across to the Indira Gandhi International Airport at this moment, where we are getting some live pictures. Remember, flight number PK272 from Karachi to New Delhi has now landed. This is the IGI terminal from where Geeta is actually going to step out. It will take about 15 to 20 minutes for her to complete the formalities and then come out. There are certain officials also who are accompanying her. The AD Foundation, the AD family, which had been taking care of her for the past many years, is accompanying Geeta. Now, India Today spoke to members of the AD family when they were at the Karachi airport. We'll play out those reactions also in just a short moment from now. But these are live pictures that you're getting from the Indira Gandhi International Airport. Geeta is on, she's already reached Delhi. After this, the journey is going to be equally tiring for her because number one, she'll be hosted by the Ministry of External Affairs. Members of the AD family will be hosted by the Ministry of External Affairs. And then the most important bit, the government is going to carry out a DNA test on all those people who claim to be biological parents of Geeta. And only then it will be decided whether she needs to be handed over to those parents or not. Smita Sharma is with us. Smita, can you tell us what exactly is going to happen from here on? And there is one possibility that many are now talking about, Smita. What if, and this is just a possibility, and perhaps the government might be ready with this possibility, the answer to this possibility. What if the DNA samples conducted on all these people who are claiming to be parents does not match that of Geeta's? Then what will the government do?
Well, yes, Sanket, this was top of the mind for the government as well, which is the reason why when the government first announced that Geeta would be coming back on the 26th of this month, they clearly mentioned that a photograph cannot be considered as a conclusive proof. And remember, it's based on that photograph that Geeta had zeroed in on Janardhan Mehto as her probable father. But, New Delhi has already located two special homes, keeping in mind that the Geeta is speech and hearing impaired. So these special homes are in New Delhi and in Indore. Also remember, we have been speaking to the various family members. Now there are discrepancies. Somehow the years don't match up. Everybody comes up with a different year. The brother who is supposedly the third brother in the family and Geeta is the sister just right after him, he seems to suggest that Geeta was almost 16, 17 when she crossed over accidentally to the other side of the border. Authorities have been saying that she was 11 or 12 years old. So these numbers don't add up. The fact that the family is also claiming that Geeta is married, that she actually had a child before she accidentally went into Pakistan. That's another fact which Geeta has been refuting. So clearly, keeping all these issues in mind as far as the Ministry of External Affairs is concerned, I'm here at Jawaharlal Nehru Bhavan where Geeta's father, in fact, Janardhan Mehto, was brought in earlier today around 9:30 o'clock. And also, they will be here till the time Geeta will be brought in from the airport. DNA samples from Geeta will also be collected. Sushma Swaraj will be addressing a press conference at 3 o'clock. But clearly, one has to keep in mind that there is a sense of cautious optimism as far as that immediate reunion with the family is concerned. But yes, it's a momentous occasion because it's at least a homecoming for Geeta. She's finally back to her homeland from Karachi. Sanket?
Absolutely. This is a very interesting expression that you have used, Smita, cautious optimism. And that seems to be summing up what the mood as far as the Indian establishment is concerned, because they are aware that at this moment, they could in fact be dealing with a sort of a situation where so many people are claiming that they are basically staking claim that they are the biological parents of Geeta, and the government has a tough job at figuring out who actually is the right parent. Anindo also joins us. Smita, for perspective, is standing at the Ministry of External Affairs office where Janardhan Mehto, one of the parents, has in fact reached the Ministry of External Affairs office. And Anindo joins us from outside the airport. Anindo, how much time before she comes out?
Well, see, technically speaking, Sanket, it shouldn't take more than 5 to 10 minutes because she'll be coming out from the ceremonial lounge of the place where from all the upper echelon of the government, like the president and the vice president and the diplomats come out. But here we're speaking about a special case where she will be given flowers, because I've seen the bouquets going inside. We have seen even she'll be received. She'll be, because she can't communicate through normal languages. She will be there'll be a person who will communicate between be a bridge between Geeta and the people who will try to communicate with her, like Abdul Basit, as well as the other senior functionaries of the Pakistan High Commission, as well as the Ministry of External Affairs. So those things will happen. Probably she'll be given a little bit of refreshment. So that, taking that into consideration, probably another 20 to 25 minutes from now we'll see Geeta, the first glimpse of Geeta coming out, and probably giving the best photo opportunity, waving at the media that is waiting for her patiently and anxiously there.
Absolutely. Smita, if you're still with us, if you could tell us a little about Mr. Janardhan Mehto. He was there at the Bihar Bhavan. You tailed him till the Ministry of External Affairs office. Who is he expected to meet there?
You know, clearly I can tell you that Janardhan Mehta was not too happy with all the amount of cameras zeroing in him continuously ever since he has landed in Delhi since Friday. In fact, you know, he started rebuking a lot of those camera persons and media persons who actually came in for reactions. You know, you can understand this poor man is being hounded really by dozens of the cameras that do not want to let him go out of sight, and, you know, perhaps being asked the same question over and over again, you know, questions to which he doesn't really have too many clear answers. He's speaking more on an emotional level right now. When asked about, you know, how can he be sure that the DNAs will match, he comes up with something like, कि जब दिल मिलेंगे तो DNA अपने आप मिल जाएंगे. Then, you know, when somebody asks him that, will you actually go and hug Geeta the moment you see her, he says that, you know, it's perhaps Geeta who will run up to me and hug me as well. So, you know, Janardhan's wife has been in Ludhiana. She is also now reached, is what I'm being told, because she left Ludhiana this morning. He's accompanied by his sons, Vinod and Manoj as well. There are 7 siblings overall as far as this Janardhan Mehto clan is concerned. He is being kept inside JNB. The Ministry of External Affairs is being tight-lipped now at this point. What we were told is once Geeta lands and after that initial photo op, until the time that Sushma Swaraj presents Geeta once again for the press conference at 3 o'clock, they will be kept out of media side, because that's the time when Geeta will actually come face to face with this family for the first time after so many years, you know. So there's going to be a lot of emotional draining as well. Forget just the physical exhaustion part of it. In the evening, of course, there is the dinner being hosted at the Pakistan High Commissioner. And also, what is more important, Sanket, even if the DNA tests match, perhaps after these first 2 or days of interaction, because Geeta will be given that option whether she wants to go back to the family, even if they are proved to be her rightful parents, because you know, she has lived in a very, very different condition in Karachi all these years. This family, of course, here comes from a they're from an economically backward sort of a you know, a class, and they come from this village in Bihar. So Geeta will be given that option whether she wants to proceed with her family in India or whether she wants to be in a special home in Delhi or Indore for the for the years to come.
Absolutely. On your screen right now, pictures from earlier in the day when India Today was accompanying Geeta on board that flight PK272. This is the Karachi airport on the left-hand side of your screen, and pictures that you see now on the right-hand side of the screen are from the Indira Gandhi International Airport, where Geeta has presently reached. She is expected to come out any minute now, and as Smita was pointing out there, it can be a happy homecoming, but it's going to be a tiring one, because there are a number of things that have in fact been planned. First of all, that all-crucial meeting, and post that, the most important of all things is the fact that her DNA sample will be taken, will be tested, matched to all the claimants, people who claim that they are the biological parents, and only then she will be handed over. And even then, she will be given the option whether she wants to go to their parents or not. All of that is in the realm of possibility at this moment. And if, as Smita points out, if there is a situation where the DNA samples do not match to any one of these 5 families, then in that case, the government takes care of Geeta. We'll come back to these live pictures on the right-hand side of your screen. This is the Indira Gandhi International Airport in the national capital.